Hey, people, while we wait for music to start, there we go. Where are you going to? Are you on the way to Texarkana?
We are.
We are in Texarkana.
Oh,
yeah, we're
okay.
here.
Look what I got.
Oh, wow, I love them. Is that
They're
David Bowie?
Hamilton shoes.
Who? Hamilton?
Hannibal the Musical.
Hamilton.
Hamilton.
Oh, I didn't know they had shoes like that back then. So how is it? What's up?
Quiet for some reason. Really here.
Have you made it to your parents yet?
We went and visited them down at the shop, and then I guess
we're waiting on when we can meet up with my sister to get my little girl right now. So.
The baby. Is she gonna be on today?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Well, it's making noise. Anyway. Yeah, we left really early this morning, so.
Oh, okay. Well, cool. Anybody else?
I'll take you guys around with me. I gotta run the grocery store. I'll take the stream inside the grocery store.
Oh, cool. Yes, it is,
Now
Frank. Because you know why? We're about to go grocery shop. What grocery store is it?
It's the Super One over here.
Super One? I don't know that one.
Yeah.
We're going to a Super One. We might even get some guests.
It's nothing real special, but it's the nicest grocery store here, probably. But.
I'm gonna go get my daughter some sushi.
I'm excited. I don't know if I've ever been in a Super One.
Yeah, let's see. You can show them the town. We'll show you. This is Texarkana.
This is going to be a complete lifestyle podcast eventually. We have the shopping, the cooking, the fashion.
We're like we pioneered shopping and talking. Playing the ugly game.
Yep, you're in the right place, Frank. Don't ruin it.
Don't ruin it.
Provo was here earlier asking me to share his link, so I put the link in the channel. I don't know if you could see it. If it's not there, let me know. I'll repost it. And then he was hanging out on iFi's talking about Chris, so I don't know what's up. iFi streaming live, by the way. There was one watching when I just left. It was probably me. So if y'all are interested, y'all can go hear what he has to say.
Yeah, I don't know. I was going to say because I streamed with my kid, but I don't think I ever streamed with my kid with iFi. So.
Hey, Daniel Barry. You did with Joshua Jones. That had me more nervous than anything.
Yeah, I did with Joshua Jones, yeah.
As far as, like, because they talk on here sometimes about influences and things you expose developing minds to, and that was my one big concern. But I kind of kept an eye on it. Plus, it's
I gotta fix the tool.
What's going on in the sports?
I'm gonna mute myself.
I don't even. Yeah, okay. I don't even know about sports. I know they just had a Super Bowl, and that's all I know. So that's if there's any more highlights, let me know. I'll share them. And that's my own ignorance. I have an appreciation for sports. I have a respect for sports. I admire people that are into sports. My brain can't keep up with what I'm seeing on the TV or on the field. So it's the limitation is mine. I think everybody should sport on. They have a very valuable place in society. Plus, coming from Louisiana, they have the LSU tailgating. You have never seen anything like. If you think you've been tailgating, you haven't until you've been to LSU tailgating. I had a friend up here that was really because they tailgate here at UW for the the Huskies, and she's real big into tailgating. And so she would tailgate a lot and tell me how fun it is. And I said, yeah, I said they do that in Louisiana. My family's real big into that. If you ever go, you should if you ever get a chance, you should go to the LSU one.
Is it because
And she eventually got a chance, and she says, I'm going to Louisiana. We're going to LSU tailgating. I'm so excited. She came back after that weekend, and she said, man, they tailgate down there. I thought we were tailgating this whole time. They are extreme tailgaters. It's like a whole weekend thing, and I don't know how it works because there's like tickets. You can buy boxes. You can timeshare with other people. I don't know, but somehow you can get a spot or ensure that you have a spot. You looked at let's see. I will give Provo two little props. One on his channel, he does that synthwave video game music. I don't know if he makes it himself, but if he does, I like that. I enjoy that. I think it's good. It's valuable content. And the other thing is the autism. So I do have to cut him some slack. I don't have to like all autistic people. I don't care for Tommy, but I do have to cut them some slack and let them be who they are and not give them the shit that they're going to get from the rest of the world as it is. If I have the ability to be cognitively empathetic. Who, Provo? Well, if he's faking it, he's doing a good job. I don't know why anybody would want to fake autism. Usually the people that are autistic are they're usually the weird ones from pretty early. Yeah, he's a troll. But he admits to being a troll. He does conflict content. Damn. He was going to the grocery store. I wonder if that means he lost connection. We're not going to get to see. Oh. Is he fat? I didn't think he was that fat. Oh. Well,
howdy. How you doing?
Morning. I'm okay. Chris was just here and he was trying to take us to the grocery store, but I think he lost connection.
Yeah, I saw him. He was in the car with his wife, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, and it's holiday weekend, right? Didn't Jesus died yesterday? They put him today. He's in the ground, and tomorrow they roll back the stone, and the Easter Bunny comes.
That's right. Well, I thought the Easter Bunny died on the cross. I mean, come on.
May have. But is that how they kill rabbits?
No.
I watched that Michael Moore. Was it Roger and Me?
I don't know if I saw that one. Is that the left-wing movie maker?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he is pretty left.
Yeah.
I used to be a fan of his, but looking back, I'm like,
yeah.
That's why I cut these young people some slack because I kind of bought into a lot of that when I was their age.
Yeah.
Bought into what?
You got
left wing. We're talking about Michael Moore and like his left wing ideology. I was a big Michael Moore fan for a while. I have all his DVDs.
You want to hear some? Want to hear some Cranky Shank?
Oh yeah. This is Saturday morning. They have a Cajun show every Saturday morning. This is perfect. And then we get to watch Chris Sharp at the same time. Maybe. people better not copyright strike me. Busker, is that copyrightable? I would be shocked if it is.
Sorry. Hopefully it wasn't too loud.
They do copyright Cajun music, though. I have a lot of it. It's one of
No,
my
that's
favorite
not-
genres, especially the modern Cajun, where it's fusing with rock and
No,
other
that's a
genres.
very old song. That's very old.
Which one was that? Because a lot of them are traditional and they're not copyrighted. So
But even that can't be. It's the lack of scene special. That's an age-old Cajun story.
man, their ceilings are gigantic. Like you're in a hangar
Yeah.
at NASA.
Yeah, it's like a warehouse. It's similar to Sam's Club, I guess.
It's really choppy. The connection's really bad. It's choppy, but it is cool.
Okay, you can drop me out, but
no, it's better than no content at all.
I bet the audio was probably bad on the accordion. I wish I had a microphone or something.
Oh Lord, I might have to mute y'all.
So what was the name of the one you liked?
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, man, thank you for that. That really made my morning because I didn't do my Cajun this morning. So what else is going on? Anything new?
Hey, I'm sorry. I gotta hop off. My sister. I got a message from my sister.
Oh,
Something
yeah.
wrong with her granddaughter. I gotta go. I'm sorry.
That's fine. Yeah, definitely go take care of that.
All right.
Good seeing you. Hope it turns out okay.
All right, later on.
Take care.
Yeah.
All right, let's try to decipher what's going on with Chris. That's sad. I can't do that to him. Get him out of here. Let's see. All right. Well, we had some little blips of excitement for a second. If you get as excited about Cajun music as I do. But now we're back to me sipping on coffee and talking about something I don't even remember what it was before. But it seemed halfway interesting, which is what we aim for here, halfway interesting. Well, Frank used to owe us a Santa story, so while you're sitting down there in the gallery whining and flinging peanut shells, let's say. Well, this is good. Adam and Eve. Oh, you know what, Frank? I never noticed that until now. Seriously, you're good. Yeah, I really did miss that. Yeah, because he's troll. I think you're gonna like that Tim guy on Big Brother too. Big time troll, as you've already seen a bit of. Oh shit! I forgot what I was gonna say. You distracted me. Something about the stream. Oh, maybe. Okay, yeah. If they don't come back, that means I'm not going to stream very long. This will be a short day. Saturdays are usually our slow day anyway. I don't know why. I like the Australian Survivor. I did try to watch the Australian Big Brother, but they do it weird down there. Do you remember a show called The Circle? It was on a few years ago on Netflix, and it was like everybody was in a house. They each had this little apartment in a house, and they could only interact through video through their TV with each other, the other contestants. And I think some of them were playing as fake people, like they weren't who they pretended to be, and some of them were real, etc. But it was like the whole game was played out through social media, like we're doing right now in real life. They only knew each other through video, and they each had their own little apartment. So that one was kind of interesting too. It was less game than social experiment, but it did have some game structure to it. Yeah, it was kind of predictive. Because when we went on lockdown during COVID, I remember telling my roommate, I said, this is like The Circle. This is going to be like The Circle, which was from a few years before. Because I had always heard, like, it seems like from very young, that at some point civilization was going to progress to where we'd all be living in our own little apartments, like cubicle types, and we'd get our food somehow, like we wouldn't have to go out and get the food. It would come to us. And we would interact through video, and there wouldn't really be any reason to interact in person. Like bars and pubs and coffee shops and restaurants would be kind of archaic, and everybody would just have their own little apartment cubicle, and they wouldn't really need to interact with the outside world. They would do it all digitally through screens. And that kind of is how it was during COVID and how it is now for some of us. It's on Netflix, so it's probably very easy to find. Yeah, he could probably find it for us. It was interesting to watch from like a anthropological perspective, especially like in the age of social media, to see how people use social media, manipulate social media to gain advantages compared to how they actually might be in life. Is it still going on? Wow. It's still going on. They're going to do the 6th season this year. We'll have to catch it maybe. Oh. Wow. Is this for real? Come on. Oh, dang it. I got excited. Frank came backstage to show me a link, and I thought he was coming on the panel. I got faked out. Hey, Cynthia. We were waiting on Chris. He's in Super One Foods, and he was going to try to do a little shopping tour, and his connection's really bad, and so I'm just trying to fill in to see if we maybe get him back. And then Busker was here earlier and played us a Cajun tune, a Cajun song. Okay. So other than that, I was talking about maybe ending the stream early today, because if there's not going to be a lot going on, Saturday seems to be a slow day. I fell asleep last night and I woke up really late, and I didn't do a lot of streams. I noticed Flo streamed for 11 hours till like way in the morning. But I only peeked in here and there, so I don't really know if I missed anything on the panel verse last night. Maybe, Frank. Because there's different countries that did it too, so this may not be the American one, but yeah, it's that franchise. So there. Oh, I caught. Oh, Lanza. I caught that part. It looks like you and MoOse were both giving it to Talcott pretty hard, and he was accusing both of you of not listening or paying attention, and that y'all were reacting to that, like being accused of something that y'all weren't guilty of, because y'all were listening and paying attention. And so I saw that part, but it looked like you and MoOse were both kind of aligned, because you were both being kind of mischaracterized by Talcott, but like you're saying, you and MoOse now, or I thought it was good. Like it looked like you were both challenging him and holding him holding him accountable for what he was saying, and but I did see the that side of him that people talk about come out. Frank, did you see it yesterday? It didn't look like abuse to me. I happened to catch it live when it was happening, and neither one of them raised any red flags with me. It's all stuff I probably would have said myself if someone had said that about me. Hey, what's up?
Yo, what's happening?
Not much. I thought we were gonna get to go shopping with Chris, but I guess not. What's up over there?
Not much. I saw a video of one of those hot air balloons, or like maybe two of them or something, and they were holding a skateboard vert ramp, like thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of feet above the ground, and some dude freaking was skateboarding on it.
Oh
I sent
wow!
I
Between
sent
the
it to my
balloons.
friend, and my one friend's a real skater, and he's like, dude, my hand started shaking just as soon as I saw the thumbnail.
Oh, it happened now, or this is like
I don't know,
pre-recorded?
yeah, just something interesting that I saw that is kind of maybe I thought might have been mainstream ish.
Wow. Yeah. Were you a skater?
No, yeah, but no. I skateboarded in high school, and I mean that literally, like inside of the building, but that doesn't make me a skateboarder.
I can see it.
Oh yeah, everyone was like, "Who the fuck is that dude?"
Did you bring your skateboard to school,
No, I
or was
wasn't
this
even in
after
high
hours?
school. I wasn't even in high school. I think I was just visiting after.
Oh,
Yeah, that was when Jackass was a thing.
yeah,
Remember that show?
yeah.
So like it gave kids crazy ideas of like shit to film. So we would just be like trying to do skateboard stuff like random places with a camera and shit.
Oh, you were filming it?
So I think some of it. But I'm too tall. Yeah, there's people that are good at skateboarding that are not. I don't think most of them are over 6 foot.
Yeah, I was. I didn't have the coordination for it either. I wasn't good at it, but I hung out with the skateboarders in that subculture. Well, I, I doubt we're pulling in the royalties that the real thing is. So yeah, I don't know what's going on today. Not much. We might do a short stream if Chris doesn't show back up.
Yeah, every day is an opportunity to learn. You know.
Did you go on flows last night?
Yeah, for like maybe like an hour.
Oh, anything
It was
interesting
Lib.
happened?
Lib was there.
Oh right, I saw that. Lib was on there for a while.
He was on this metaversal like soapbox, and he's a good sport. I don't know.
He really is.
Like I think he's like trying to figure out like, okay, I can only say 2 or 3 sentences that don't make sense in a row before I get. No, I'm kidding. Just
Frank,
kidding.
what are you talking about? I didn't. Are you talking about like did he go on Flo's panel? I don't remember if he was on Flo's or not. I knew he was
Who?
on Talcott's.
Who?
Frank's just being a troll, I think. Oh, hey.
Yeah, I'm back. Oh man, I had some bad news, man. Shit. My great niece, I guess you'd call her. She's my nephew's daughter. So that's a great niece. So she has a heart condition at 4 months old. How is that possible?
She's 4 months old?
Yep. And also, her father has a liver problem, and he's only 24. He doesn't drink a drop. He doesn't eat food. He's not fat. He's done a tub of lard. He's skinny as a rail, but that's bad news, man. Bad news all around. Little baby with a heart condition.
Man.
Gee, I wonder how that happened. Could have been anything, right?
It could have been the Nagas.
The what?
The Naga.
The
Yeah, from being
underground
human.
civilization of snake people that control the people who make decisions. I call it, like politicians, I call them erectile dysfunction.
There you go. Yeah, I don't know. I know where I'm pointing the finger. I know where I'm pointing the finger. Babies are mandated to get jabs, and I just don't.
The baby got a jab? The
Yeah,
4-month-old?
Yep.
Oh.
And also the parents.
I didn't know they're giving babies.
Yeah, it's on the schedule for babies. The COVID-19 at like a very very young age, like very young, like baby, like.
So science says that after male sperm penetrates female egg, it's called fusion. And then after fusion, the first thing that's formed is the nodal cord. I think it has to do with the spinal cord. I'm not like an expert, but then I was told that the mother's blood is actually like obviously what the baby survives on for a very long period of time. So if it's in the human, it would be in the baby because of that blood supply.
That's right. That's right. And she's totally all about the jab. Oh my God, I gotta get the jab. You gotta get and she got it. Every time they told her to get it, she got it. And also, she's a nurse, so
Really?
that's another reason. But like, that's not she wanted to get it before they mandated it.
Dude, this is perfect, lining up almost. Jeff, do you know how I have like random stories and I tell sometimes like about my life? Remember that one I told about Helltown or whatever? You know. Anyway.
Helltown?
Listen, man, this lines up perfectly. I have someone in my family that is a nurse. They are religious, and I'm not kidding you about this. This isn't a joke. Like you said, you're like, oh, I didn't know you're trying to be funny on purpose. Like this time, I'm really not. But they said they were really why not pushing it? Why don't you get it? Why don't you get it? This and that, and I was like,
Common
because
sense.
I don't think Jesus would have lined up at the hospital for one of those things.
Right.
And you know what they told me? They said, I think Jesus would have trusted modern science. And like, I was just thinking, like, what do you want me to do with that? You know what I mean? Like,
that's just like, okay, just assume what Jesus would do. That is called arrogance. It's called narcissistic arrogance.
I think he'd buy stock in IBM.
Jesus, yeah. Fucking hell.
No, I mean, I didn't think that was funny, you know, because it was like a hard thing to understand. But
you didn't get the vaccine?
I didn't. No way.
I don't think so. Not to my knowledge.
Have you had COVID, either of you?
No.
I might have. I did choke on some protein and keto shake and I coughed like for about 5 weeks, and it didn't stop, and I lost my sense of smell. But I mean that could have set it off because my nephew was around a lot, and he's always around people who probably have it. And I might have gotten it, but I got rid of it by taking I don't know if you know what a terpene is. It's a element of a plant that
Citrus, right?
yeah, like
They have that in weed. The terpenes.
citrus is that's the actual terpene that I took was limonene, and I swished it around. I breathed in and out, breathed in and out. It was gone. All the coughing was gone. After that, after I did that, a couple hours later, it was gone. No shit. I got it off of Amazon. You can buy limonene, very concentrated limonene, and I chased it down with some water.
Finished shopping already?
Hey guys, do you if you're sick, like how important is it that that you believe that you will get better, or that how important is it that you don't believe that you won't get better? You know, so
I'm 44, so personally, I haven't gotten sick since I was in my 20s. Since before the MS kicked in, that my immune system's like an overdrive, big time. It's eating my nervous system for breakfast.
I mean, okay. I was just trying to think, like, is it more important to understand that you will be better in any sort of circumstance, or is that a bad practice? I forget where I was going with that. Oh, because you can make yourself feel like the opposite too. You could be like, oh, I won't get better, and like that shit'll be psychosomatic too in some ways. And I think in terms of disease, I think it has to do a little bit with stress. Sickness is a sign of stress, I've heard before in some cases.
Well,
Stress doesn't help. Stress doesn't help autoimmune disease. I can tell you that. Neither does humidity and heat.
I
What do you
usually
mean,
go by
humidity and heat?
I'm sorry.
What do you mean?
Humidity and heat. I live in Baltimore, and it gets humid as shit during the summertime. It gets hot, and I can't be around it. It fucks me. I have MS, and it fucks with me real bad.
So what humidity is good? I heard it's like 40 to 50% is like really just.
That's perfect. Humidity. That's probably about perfect. Yeah. Yeah, any dryer. I mean, I can deal with dry, but like my instruments don't like it. I've lost 2 instruments because of my goddamn dry house. Yeah.
Wait, you lost them because it was too dry?
Oh, my Irish.
Oh, from transporting from outside to in?
No, just staying in this dry house so long. I got cracked in my Irish octave mandolin, and it cracked, and the bridge sunk, and then like it's just like I don't want to get it fixed because it has a body that it can't be really fixed. It's fucked. So. And also a guitar that got fucked because of the dryness. A crack, it just ruined it.
Yeah, dryness is not good for humans, for sure.
Yeah, dryness is definitely not good for me because I'm on drugs that make me dry as shit all the time. The pills that they give me, muscle relaxants, anti-anxiety pill. But the anti-anxiety pill isn't really for anxiety. It's for I have sleep seizures, and I taste coins in my mouth I wake up. When I get out of it, tastes like I just ate some pennies, and that's the sign of a seizure of any kind. Like
Dude, do you
that.
fuck with RSO?
I want to try and get some.
Dude, you've been saying that literally for 6 months.
Yeah, man. Like that's the next thing I'll get. It has to be low in CBG though, because
How low?
I got enough CBG, cannabigerol.
What's CBG? CBD?
No, cannabigerol, CB George.
It gives you the CBGBs.
Yeah, CBGBs. Yeah, no, it's great if you got prostate issues and you end up having to like run to the bathroom all the time. Like I smoke that anything with CBG. I smoke before I go to an appointment because I don't need to have to go to the bathroom every time, and getting around is horrendous. It's just I have to be pushed around in a wheelchair. So yeah, and chances are I'll have it's a female that's taking me, my sister, so she won't be taking me into the bathroom.
Chris, are you making another stop? Oh, never mind. You're on mute.
Unmute, my friend.
I'm just trying to see if we're going to get a tour of something. Or get to see some people.
Busker.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever tried RSO?
No, I want to. I just spent almost $400 on an ounce.
Is it legal there?
I'm sorry.
Is it legal?
Oh yeah,
there?
it's legal, and I'm medical since 2018.
And
I
no
had
one's
I had to
probably
keep
not grabbed a gram of.
the RSO. Yeah, well, like the yeah, it's just I can't have too much CBG if I want to. Maybe I don't know, because if it makes me too tired, I mean, because I looked at it, it's very high in THC content, which is fine.
I
But
think it's
like,
about like 60 or 55.
yeah, that's fine. Like I saw some, I don't know if it was RSO. No, maybe I saw some hash. No, I'm confused. Yeah, it was RSO. I saw the THC was pretty high, like 70 some.
Okay, yeah, maybe you'd have to check your state laws and see what they do or something, or the testing facilities. But
Well, I mean, like I don't know. It's best, I guess. The best way to get your info is to get people's reviews of what that specific cultivator of that RSO. You know, just make sure you know. Like that's how I go into it with the cannabis. I see how people react to it medically. And,
but like, yeah, back to the dryness though. Like that's really.
yeah, I constantly drink a lot of water, and that's kind of a
Like
pain.
try not watering a plant for like a week or something. 2
Uh,
weeks.
Watering a plant.
Yeah, they like the water. One of the first things you should do when you wake up is just drink like 2 bottles of water. It's actually easier to drink like way more water in the morning than it is like try to do it later.
It's not easy for me, bro.
No.
I have bladder retention, neurogenic bladder, and I also have prostate issues, which makes you leak all over the place. So that's like a double fuck. So I don't. I mean, I drink water definitely because you have to. I only Fiji water. That's the only one I can handle. I don't
You
want
ever do?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You ever do dry sauna?
No, I've never heard of that.
Oh, dude. So like one of the reasons why humidity and transpiration and when you sweat.
I haven't sweat in so long,
See
dude.
that, dude? That's what I was thinking. I was like, dude, it might have something to do with just not getting it sweating enough. So I was thinking, dude, you get in. Do you have any like memberships to any like?
I don't leave the house, bro.
Okay.
It's that bad. I don't get a ride anywhere. It's all fucking crazy, and I don't want to get on a public transit. Fuck all that. You know.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But I got my Fiji water right here. It's nice and well. I don't have refreshment in my mouth because they took out a salivary gland. I mean, I was having problems before that, before they took it out, but it just stayed the same. My mouth is always dry, completely, always. I can't quench my thirst. It's perpetual dryness of my mouth. It sucks. I mean, it'll stay lubricated for a couple minutes, and then I feel like I need a drink again, and then another drink, and then, oh, God. That's another reason I've quit alcohol, and it's another good reason. Quit alcohol.
Oh, you did quit?
Oh, I'm done. It takes like an MS hangover compared to a regular hangover. All right, I don't get headaches. I can't move. I can't walk. I feel completely awful. Like I feel like curling the fetal position and dying. And I'm done. So like the last time I had a drink, I slept for 3 days and I didn't get any exercise. So since I quit, I've been exercising my legs nonstop. And I've been drinking a lot more water because of that, but I do not sweat. I do not.
Hey, Jeff.
Oh wait, let me exit.
What is up?
Howdy, brother.
Hey, how's it going?
All
You
right.
off today?
What's that?
You off today?
Yeah. Just I got some new laptop and stuff, and I just want to see how it's gonna work. New internet connection.
Oh. Well, it's coming in so far.
I need a good new laptop, man. This thing is so fucking. I can't even put a flash card in it. It doesn't read a flash card, and I had an external flash card reader. I plugged into the USB port, and it wouldn't read it that way either. So I had to get a new laptop, man. And plus the buzzing noise. Oh my God, how much shit I've gotten from people. Oh my God.
Yeah, I was overdue for one. I'll try to like create videos and stuff, and my old one just doesn't cut it.
I hear you. It looks like a nice laptop, brother.
Yeah, thank you.
It's a good big size. A good monitor.
Yeah.
I got a midget of a laptop.
What's been going on, Jeff?
Nothing really. Just hanging out. What about you? Busy with the new job?
Yeah, I'm doing okay at the job. I'm just having health issue after health issue. I was actually listening to whoever was talking about like all the issues they're having. It sounds like some of the stuff I'm having with.
Well, Busker, I know, is having health issues. Chris is having them.
Oh, I have MS. My nephew's daughter has a heart condition, and she's 4 months old.
Oh wow.
Yep. And her mother got the jabby-doo, and I'm sure she did too, because the little babies, the appointment for the scheduling for the babies are the flu vaccination, the COVID vaccination, yada, yada, yada. It's amazing. There are like, through all like the few years that they get so many goddamn vaccinations. It's disgusting, man. You should look up into that, man. It's no joke. They're doing this. It's evil.
It's big money that does
Well,
it. For sure.
I try to keep this an entertainment channel, so take it for
All right.
what it's worth.
You don't want any. All right.
Yeah, we can't risk any medical misinformation.
Has anybody gotten on you about that?
No, I've heard rumors ever from other channels.
Oh yeah.
I do have a friend who's a YouTuber that's pretty big, and that was one of his strikes. He got 3 strikes or bans or something, and 2 of them were from COVID stuff.
Let's say 3 strikes you're out. The old flat game.
Huh?
3 strikes you're out at the old flat game.
Yeah, but they'll like delete your channel and stuff. They don't play around with certain things.
Yeah, and it's not worth it to me. I don't care enough about COVID to risk my channel.
Yeah.
No reporting on the Underground Railroads will be happening.
So anything new with you, Jeff?
I really just trying to get back in the swing of it. That's one reason I got a new laptop, but I'm probably gonna have a couple surgeries, so it might not have been a good idea to buy a laptop. So
is your channel on hold for a while?
I started making content again, like slowly, but I'm gonna try to get like a couple videos, under my belt, then start releasing it just real slow. But yeah, just all the stuff that's been going on, it's been real hard.
Hey, now it's only working.
It's kind of robot-y, and blurry.
Sorry. And blurry. Wow.
But we still see. I mean, it's better than.
Well, yeah, I get
not having.
I get bad reception out here in Texas. I'm heading back to the house. I'll plug into the computer when I get home.
That's good. I don't know if I'll go much longer anyway. It seems to be a slow day.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet. All right, then. Well, I mean, if I'm all robot-y and you can't really hear me.
Yeah, go see your baby and focus on your family and reuniting and all of that. And do you want to do it? I was going to do an Easter stream tomorrow, but don't feel obligated. Like if you're with family, do that.
I'll probably be in Marshall, to be honest. I probably won't have any internet connection there, so we'll try, but I can't.
Don't worry about tomorrow.
I doubt I'll build it either. All right. Yeah, I'll see you guys. I'll see you online later anyway.
Wait. Okay, yeah. Oh, Chris, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I want to show you guys this. I want to show you guys these stone tools that I found in a creek, and archaeology suggests, dude, a lot of these rocks we kind of walk by, dude, you wouldn't think they're stone tools at all. Like when the guy first started telling me, I was like, that's a fucking rock, dude. And then he showed how they're not rocks. So I found a couple of them. You want to see them?
You showing it to us?
I will, yeah.
It does sound really cool.
Okay. Whoops. Let's see what we can do here.
You want me to put you on solo?
Yeah. So here's one. Yeah. Wait. Here's one.
It looks volcanic. What is it? Slate?
I haven't particularly identified it yet. You see how it's sharp?
Yeah, it was carved when you found it.
Yeah, it was carved like that. So check this out. How can I do this? Dude, it's it literally fits in a human hand. It's like a scooping.
Oh.
Tool.
Where'd you find it? Do
My
they have
connection's too
native
bad. My connection's too bad. I
American
can't hear
lingo?
anything anybody's saying. It just sounds like robot. It sounds like robot noise. So I'm gonna go drop off, guys. I love y'all.
Take
See you later.
care, Chris. Well, yeah, have a good Easter. We'll see you later. We used to find stuff like that at the railroad tracks.
Hold on, I got one more. One more.
That one's hard to see. It was you
Okay.
had it in the light.
Hold on. How the fuck am I supposed to do this? My bad, bro. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I remember my dad used to get river rock out of the riverbeds out of here, and he used to find certain tools too, like a big plate that they used to mash corn with, and arrowheads and
Oh wow.
rocks to mash it and stuff, like a mortar pestle sort of thing.
That bitch is, dude, that thing's carved, bro. And I don't know if I can get close up, but on this other one, where's this thing at? There's like abrasion marks where you could
a
tell it's
little blurry.
worn. I know, hold on, dude. Okay, my shit's probably like super gross, but yeah, there's like so these were in the area I'm in, these were dated 2000, and they will say up to 14,000 years old. These tools that are carved out of stone. The first one I showed you with like the spikes on it, that's not even one that I've seen the archaeologists. There's only 2 places in the state that deal with that, and they have a ton of different. Dude, there's so many tools. You're walking past them and you wouldn't even know it. But someone took the time to carve those, dude. Like they were practically used for shaving bark, for
Where
pecking.
you found them? Where you said you were just walking?
No, I found them. Where did I find them? I found them in a creek in which is in a place in which I decided to investigate for the specific reason of looking for. First of all, I wanted to try to find like gold statues or something. Like maybe some of these people like just dropped a bag of gold or something, and I'd come across it. Right? I was like, I'll do it for the gold first, but because of metal detecting, I learned that there is a website that allows you to look at the oldest aerial photography maps, which I also learned through that institute or the Museum of Archaeology or whatever. And they also said old aerial photographs, the first aerial photographs of an area are very, very telling. And they are still today finding, based on those old maps, places in fields that they didn't even know that there are native sites that are like aligned, and they are, you know what I mean? Like it's just stuff that's buried some like a little bit. So with that map and with me wanting to find gold and the knowledge from the archaeology place and the metal detecting people, especially in my area, I used that map, overlaid it onto current Google Maps to check its accuracy from like from like maybe like 1901, 1902 ish, and it overlaid perfectly. And so then I just picked an area because I had a feeling that it's more prevalent than what we've been told anyway, based on what the archaeologist guy said. And the place I live is like less developed than, and I wanted to get to these places before they would become more developed. And I'm trying to find pyramids and gold. I don't know what else to tell you guys. Pyramids in gold. Pyramids in gold.
You
Say it
think you're
with
gonna
me.
find? I
Pyramids in
can
gold.
understand maybe gold. Like I've panned for gold before, so there
Have
is.
you?
Yeah, it was like a mining tech, like a tourist thing.
Did you get any
Growing up, we
gold?
were on vacation. No, I don't. I don't think I found gold. I don't
What
remember.
about in
I'm
that
sure.
gold
I mean, I
schlager
didn't find
though?
anything significant. I don't think anybody found gold, but they have stuff like that. But what's a little more far fetched to me is the pyramid. What part of the country are you? Where are you going to find pyramids?
Oh
Like Native
man.
American pyramids?
Uh,
You might find mounds.
yeah, mounds. Mounds. There's
Oh,
mounds around abound.
yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, depending on,
mount.
I'm
A
sure
lot of
you've
golf
checked the native
courses.
population where you are.
Huh?
I'm sure you've checked maps of the native populations where you are and what.
Yeah, it was highly populated by natives and shit. Highly populated. That's why I
Where
don't
they.
know, man. Like I said, like I hope to find that gold statue or something. And
Well, I
but
hope you
in the
find it.
meantime,
It
I'm
sounds
gonna keep
fun.
looking up these tools and because like I don't know, there's you never know what's underground, dude. You really can't see.
Yeah, that's.
And I got a metal detector, and you'd be surprised, especially if you know where to look based on knowledge of, like I said, old aerial maps and old
Mhm.
yeah. And dude, this website had the names of the owners of the different parts of the, and they do it by county even. So there were aerial photographs being taken of like counties, as far as I know personally, 1890s. Isn't that cool? Like of every county and shit. That's pretty sweet if you think about it. Like there's a website with all the maps of it, and they match up to Google Maps currently, and you can phase in and out. And so like because from like a metal detecting standpoint, you don't want to like you want to know if the area you want to go to or check out, like you don't want it to be like a former dump. You'll be there all
I'm gonna
day taking
check
trash
off
Yeah,
out.
guys. I'll
you
see you
want it to
later.
be something that would have gold statues.
Yeah. Anyway, I thought that stuff was kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is. Let us know if you find it. I don't want to rule it out. If anyone can find the statue, it's probably you.
Yeah, I'll get a job at a golf course just to dig for a golden statue.
Oh, you think? Uh,
If I have enough evidence that
that would be ironic to find it on the
like, oh,
golf
an old
course.
church used to exist here. Like where? In the middle of this golf course that also controls the flow of water through the city? Eh, maybe I'll check it out.
You
No,
might
you
find a
didn't
gold
know.
watch or a gold ring.
You don't golf, do you?
No, I do not. I putt not very well. My dad golfed, and he would
Nobody putt
sometimes
putts
we'd go
well.
with him and we like sit in the car while he golfed, and it was so boring as kids, and I think it just turned me off of golf. And when I watch it on TV, it looks like the most boring thing in the world. It's just silence, and you're just listening to the ball go through the air and land.
It's kind of like a mini You know how I used to think of it was like a mini vacation.
Golfing is.
Yeah, you get up early, like basically earlier than everyone else, and you know, it could be said in a legend that like maybe there were one or two joints rolled, something like that, and then you just listen to nature and you play this stupid white man's game.
Yeah, well, I can do all of that without the actual golfing. I can get that experience. I'm not coordinated. I don't know how to calculate how to hit the ball and make it go way far on the other side of the lawn. Like, because with putt-putt, the hole is, you can see the hole. You just have to figure out how to get through the obstacle. But with golf, the hole is like forever away, and you still have to figure out how to
Yeah,
hit it.
it does look like that. Yeah, it is.
What, you
But
throttled? What does that mean, MoOse? Is that an internet thing? Like you're traveling
no,
with
it's an
mobile?
energy drink from 2006.
Yeah, he's been having his own stream, but he streams everybody else's as his content. And now I think today he tried to do his own content, and they were gossiping
Dude,
about us.
get
Was
Moose
it
up
good?
here because you said we were on Talcott and you said
Oh
there
yeah,
were like
you and MoOse.
similarities, but like you were like, yeah, no, they were just being normal.
Well, I remember Talcott accusing y'all of not paying attention to what he was saying, and
Well,
y'all are
right.
like,
I mean,
we're like the two people that probably pay more attention than anybody else, and y'all proved it by repeating back or paraphrasing what you understood, and it was the same thing I understood, and then he started picking it apart
he's
to
like, you're
show why no,
deflecting.
you're not really paying attention after all, and you're just selfish.
I just don't get it though. Like, I don't get the level of comfortability that I see
Of Talcott.
of the entire like all the interactions, like the accumulation or accumulation of all the interactions, like literally basically all looking the exact same. And I get it, man. Like, just
Whoa, what's up, guys?
Where are you
what's up,
now?
dude?
What? I see a palm tree. Is that a palm tree?
No,
Oh,
I'm in Connecticut.
no way! I was thinking like North Carolina. That's all the way in Connecticut. It's sunny,
Yeah, dude. We're all the way up here.
so you're almost there, New England.
Yeah, we could be home today, but we have to take the dog to the neurologist. So I don't
Oh,
know. We have to like save a day or two.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I hope your dog is better.
It's fine. She's been having seizures for about a year now, so
oh no.
we just we do what we can for her. Put her on CBD, flax oil, MCT, turkey tail, pretty much anything in the book that you can think of.
Does she like soups or it? I don't know if it's a guy or girl.
Oh, it's a girl. She's awesome, dude. She's awesome.
Dude, there was a video, and I don't believe it, but it makes me like
Yo,
Oh,
makes me inspired. But
I
like,
love
there's a
her.
video of these people online, dude, that they make soups,
hey,
like specific types of soups for animals, like dogs and specifically dogs, I think. And
Are
like,
these white
dude, they
people?
had a Jack Russell Terrier that was like 25 years old and shit. Like, I don't know. It could have been the biggest like scroll ever, besides other things that I know of.
we make her food like from scratch and stuff, so we
Oh, she doesn't get dog food like over the counter or what do you like store
like
bought?
we have store bought dog food, but she gets like half a scoop of that, and then she gets this Dr. Harvey's like dried up food that you like boil some water and pour it in, mix it up, let it sit for a second, and then we make her like either like ground sausage or ground pork or whatever, ground beef.
Do
You know,
you put peas and carrots?
oh, there's all kinds of like vegetables and stuff in it.
Because
Yeah,
Cynthia was showing us her dog food the other day, and it looked good. It looked like it
dude,
had peas and carrots and like a
they love
casserole.
vegetables, man. They love them.
Yeah,
Eat carrots.
my dog eats better than most people. But bringing us back to Talcott, dude. Holy shit! Did you see me ride the bull yesterday?
Yes, I saw both
I
of you. I
did.
couldn't believe what he was saying.
Dude,
I did.
I
But like at the same time,
out.
Y'all
it's like
handled it
you have a
more
special
expertly than
pass.
I think I could have or would have.
Moose has a special pass or passed. I don't. You were getting away with stuff, and I was like trying my best to, yeah, help that. But
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's who I am. Like I've always been like that. I always push the line, jump the line, and then like people get pissed off, and then it's like, oh, I gotta apologize.
No,
And,
it
Right.
looked like you were challenging him on something that he
Yeah.
said that wasn't accurate. Something he was saying about you and Lanza that
Well,
wasn't accurate. And
Moose, please feel free. I'm
I
sorry,
think
man. I
it's
just want.
good for him to be challenged on that.
well, yeah, because he basically like he was sitting there preaching for like 45 minutes, and I told him, I said, it's just like it's way too much for someone to eat. Like you're putting it together like a banquet for one
I remember
person,
that.
and then he tried to say we weren't listening.
The 7-layer the hamburger patty, the 7
Yeah,
hamburger patties.
the
Guys,
7 fucking patties. Like nobody's gonna be able to put that in their mouth at one time. Nobody's gonna be able to chew that thing.
I remember you were like, yeah, you were like, yeah, I got the fork out and the knife,
Oh,
and like
I
14
started
bites
taking it
later.
sideways because I was a little lit yesterday, so
Dude,
I
but
like.
listen though, the real key, right? I don't think Jeff heard it, is that I said, what if somebody in my family is personal friends with Rudy Giuliani? And the dude like tossed the opportunity like it was like
Oh, to get to
yesterday's news,
get
and
to
then was
pop.
like, and then Moose wrote this comment, and it was like, oh well, there goes Rudy. And he's like, oh yeah, so what? So what? He's like, well, actually, Rudy would be a really good asset. It's like, why didn't you
Yeah,
think that
yeah.
the first time, dude?
It was because the thing is if he doesn't think you have anything to offer him, then you're nothing to
I
him.
just
You're a
said
piece
Rudy
of shit.
Giuliani. I can make one phone call and potentially get your name to him, dude. Like, what the fuck else do you want somebody to do?
Well, the thing is he didn't think, like, it didn't process in his brain that you were useful to him. At the point of you talking, he was
So he
still thinking
wasn't listening.
last time. He was not listening to you until I brought it back
He
Oh,
up.
was saying y'all were it was projection.
It was total
he was
fucking
like,
projection, dude.
how can I make Rudy Giuliani not help me by not listening to this guy?
And how
Like,
many
what the
times did
fuck?
I bring up last night when Scott was on there that Jack wasn't even listening to fucking Scott? Like he was waiting until Scott stopped talking, and then he's talking to the chat.
You got a really good one. Oh god, what was it? I was like, I remember just have to be like, oh, it's okay. Jack's like, wait, hello.
Oh, are you talking about the Caitlyn Jenner joke?
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, come on, man. How are you going to keep this going this long? Like, I was like, come on. No. Shame.
I thought for sure I would get. Everybody thought for sure I'd get thrown out, but I'm
But
useful.
bro, like, at what level, like, is somebody in on it? Like, yo. Because I know half the time he can't, like, even, like, his mom, whatever. I have to be blocked by him or whoever's running his shit, just so everyone's aware. Like, he can't, like, he's asked other people to block me before.
Oh. Why do you go back?
Because I am interested in learning different ways of communication. So, because I've never met anybody who's had so many excuses right off the rip, like, and just won't stop them. So it's really good practice, honestly, to like dealing with excuses, like while being attacked. It's a great practice. Like it,
So he
you know,
is teaching.
it's like medieval festival, like comedy practice or something.
Hey,
Dude,
Chuck.
it just cracks me up. The whole thing cracks me up because I'm watching it because I've known Jack for like over a year now. I'm so invested in finding out how the story ends. It's like a book that like
Oh.
I've
I'm
only been here
waiting.
for like 4 months.
Well, you
I'm
could
Maybe
have
on
been
5.
his
chapter 20
client.
right now. You're on chapter like
He
20,
could
but
have
you
helped
missed
you.
chapter.
Yeah, but like, how am I talking to Jack if I'm on that chapter then?
What do you mean? How are you talking to Jack? You
How
just
am I able to say
came
what
in.
I'm able to say to him if I don't understand a certain level?
I don't know. I'm confused because you can walk in at any time and just like you can assess the situation pretty easy.
Yeah, he banned me after I told him. I dropped in chat. I said, "Yeah, you were quick to take their money, but you're not quick to honor your word."
Oh,
Boop, I was
you got
gone.
blocked too?
Yeah.
Dude, the other day, Chuck gave honestly one of the most like heartfelt like comments I've ever seen on a channel. And it was like there was no blame. It was like all like self like uh whenever you have your own individual idea off of like when someone says something, there's no blame, no, and he got so mad about it.
Yep.
And then I typed in the chat, I said,
Bro,
Jack just got caught being ridiculous about the most heartfelt comment ever. This is I go, bad look. That's embarrassing. And he looked weird for like a
there
minute.
was a time that Jack got a donation from Chuck and then he threw Chuck out. Yeah, he said
Dang.
that Chuck was just giving him a donation for some kind of reason, like he was getting clout or something.
Yeah, I was buying influence. He
His
accused me of
influence?
buying influence.
Oh, you're buying the right to make fun of him in his eyes?
I thought that's what he wanted
No,
was
man.
more influence.
Come on,
And
man.
when he gets it, he
Come on,
complains.
man.
People are
And
actually
then he
paying
said my
for it.
money was dirty.
You know who else
He
is interested to see how it ends? Every single lottery player, every single Friday night. Like, it's every day is a lottery. Like, but the outcome is
Yeah, but if you notice,
it lets you know it's a performance, bro. I'm sorry.
he looks for my name in the chat. Somebody else can say the same exact thing I said, and he just blows over it. But as
I've
soon as
even
my
thought,
name pops up, boom!
dude,
Yeah,
I've
well,
even
He
thought,
thinks me and you, Browns boy, are working together.
Yeah, he thinks
listen,
me and Browns boy are working together too, and that's not how it
they're
is.
working together to
yeah,
do what? What are y'all doing?
to
I just got the
Sabotage you.
balls to ask him the
sense to the
questions.
nation. To bring whatever it is that he's looking for. I think we've all tried to fucking do it. And so it is interesting to be met with like literal manufactured deflections and whatever blaming and overcomplicating and blah 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 that happens. Because in a way, dude, I thought about this deep, like stupid, retardedly deep, where it's like the point is not to focus on him because he's telling you not to focus on him. He wants help with things that are not his responsibilities, in fact.
Correct.
And so, in a poetic and satiric way, it's a fucking masterpiece of getting you to realize that. Yeah, I don't know. Just that's where I'm gonna leave it. I don't know. I'm not trying to.
No, you totally get it. It's a train wreck. It's a beautiful disaster.
Well, it feels sadistic to
Dude, I
enjoy it
just
so
hate being
much.
trolled.
Well, I genuinely
But I'm
I like
learning.
him. I think he's lazy and kind of crazy and stuff, but I don't want to see anything bad happen to him. But if he's not going to help his situation, why would I look away? Like when the cameras are on, and why would I not entice him to put the cameras on when the craziness goes down? Because I mean that's when the best time to put the camera on is when the cops bust the door down.
Well, I don't know how any of that explains how I can speak to him in hillbilly code and that gets through to him.
Oh yeah, that has nothing to do with that. But
Yeah.
I'm on a whole nother wavelength. But I'll get on yours.
Like what? Like from a producer standpoint?
Oh yeah, I'm just
Yeah,
talking
he's
like
been a good
keep the
producer.
cameras on for this train wreck. Like this could be his day. Like
If
he
you're
could
gonna
finally fix
implode, let's take advantage of the content at least.
Yeah, but like in what way? Like the Truman Show way, or
I guess that's kind of what it is because we're all kind of placed. We all place
I mean, it's
ourselves. We all have a goal.
voyeurism. There's so many people that would like to see Jack take a big fall.
I want to see him come out clean. Like I want to see him like come out, still own the house, and be like, "Look, I did it. I didn't do anything
yeah,
to
but
do
even
it."
then, like, what are you gonna do? Believe that you were told the truth the whole time? Like, come on. Like,
Nah, I
I've
probably
watched
think he's a
episodes of
fed.
television shows, dude. Like, it's not that different. Kind of like, whose line is it anyway up in this bitch?
Point,
He just,
I just think it's comedy because anytime I ever try to like entice an action, the crowd is always like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe you would ask him to do that, MoOse." Or it's like, well, yeah, I mean, like he's been talking for like 7 years straight, but like, when is he gonna get to like actually doing something? It's like talking about cleaning your
yep.
dishes, but the dishes are still gonna be there in the morning.
Yeah. I mean, what do you think? You guys have been here longer than me.
I don't know
Been here for
Talcott
like
that well, though.
maximum 5 months, dude.
I am a little worried about him.
Maximum.
What I've seen lately.
I'm
He
worried
has
about him too.
ulterior motives.
I think the more that he focuses on trying to save the world, I think it's just a distraction from like what's going on in his own life.
It
Like,
could be.
and
Yeah.
Well,
and I
right, but that could
Bro.
just be a cover for like, because like, I mean, I got to be honest with you, like it takes a lot of energy to backpedal that fucking hard.
well, I've also never like been in a situation where someone lost their house and then ended
You
up
know, you don't know that for sure.
and then stayed in it. Like I
Right,
don't. None of this
hypotheticals.
is ever. It's all an enigma. Like it's all
Yeah, it could
unique.
be staged, literally.
They sent him
Is he
4
squatting
notices
now?
to get out.
Say what?
I said they sent him 4 notices to vacate the
How do you
property
know that?
already.
But
I can only go by his
Well, okay,
word.
well, Roseanne also created those little sandwiches that she sold at her shop. That doesn't make it real, you know? Like,
So you think it's all fiction then? You think the whole thing is fiction?
I just asked, like, how do you know that? And then I likened it to the occasion that because somebody says something doesn't make it real.
No, I
That is
totally
true.
agree with you. I totally agree. It could be 100% false, but
So do you think that I think that it's all fake, or is that what do
He
you think?
seems like he really is under stress. So if it's not the house, it looks like there's some kind of change in his life that's hitting him. So the house made sense.
Yeah, but you don't think it's like satire?
Well,
I don't.
no,
Is he
it
that
was
creative?
fact. It was fact last year that the day before his house went on the courthouse steps for auction, that a We Buy Houses company moved in and made him an offer, and he accepted it. That's fact. That was pulled up on the court logs. That's indeed what happened.
Like on the county? Okay. I mean, if you're saying,
But
I'll go by that. If you're saying that, I haven't seen it, but if you're saying that, I'll just go by that. If that helps.
yeah, on the county, yeah, it was due for sale on last year on March 24th or 5th. It was going to be auctioned off on the courthouse step,
And then
and
On the
he
courthouse
makes
and
some deal that he only has articulated without showing any points, and also changing that story slightly, if not majorly, during the
well,
occasions of
people
telling said
people went
story.
and looked up the courthouse records, and it was indeed slated for auction.
Right. No, that's true. If that's true, what I'm saying is, then there's still another, like, that's true. But what else? You know, like, he's been there for a year. He explains it different ways.
Yeah, he twists it every time. He twists it to his advantage.
And he, like, and not, I mean,
Kind of like how one day he's like wants to get back with his son and his family or whatever, and
yeah,
then
fuck
like,
MoOse. Fuck you, dude, for trying to perpetuate that shit. I just remembered you did that.
what, wasn't that you?
No, it wasn't me, dude. I'm not
Oh, well,
retarded. I'm not
I'll
fucking
apologize
retarded.
for it. I'll correct the record. I have no problem with that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know who
that's
that
your
was that day.
that's your trans boy girl Sterling. Like, whatever. I don't
Oh,
say
it was
shit like that.
Sterling who did that.
Trans boy Sterling, yeah.
My bad, dude. My bad. And hey,
And then
see,
trans girl MoOse
I
perpetuated it for no reason
I
without
have
even
no
asking
problem
me.
copping to it.
Yeah,
I know. You
Brown's
got that.
boy
You
got
got
the
that.
blame for that.
Yeah, you got that. Yeah, you got that. Once you get called on it. All right. So anyway, this again explains nothing at the end of the day, which I believe is probably the goal of trying to figure anything out of focus on these types of things. So anyway, like I said, I'll continue to whatever. I've learned a lot. I've actually probably learned enough, but
Hey, if you if you play your cards right with Jack, you can actually have him under your care like Paul does. Since you know Rudy, like you
What
can
do they
start.
get out of that? That seems like why?
yeah, like, dude,
I
you're
mean, it
being
seems Machiavellian.
facetious and like it's funny, but it's
It's
fun.
fucking
I do
hilarious,
get the humor. Like, if I was you, I'd probably try to pull that shit too. But like, I'm just letting you know, like, I see it.
bro.
Why
I
would
mean, like,
someone want Jack
th-
under their care if he has no house, no money? He's going to be more of a burden than
no, that's
a
true.
help,
He is
an
more of a
asset.
burden, but my whole like thinking, I phrased it wrong because my
Yeah,
thinking
of
like
course.
the way he like doesn't care about someone, he'll throw them out of his life and out of his like stream or whatever, and tell them to like fuck off. But then the second that he finds out that they're like, oh, there's a possibility that they might be useful to me and my goal and my mission, he like backpedals and it just cracks me up, dude. I've never seen somebody like do that so live, so instantly. Like it's so real and it's raw and it's like it's something that you don't find everywhere.
A really good one, exact example of that. I mean, as long as that is actually the goal, in fairness, is actually just telling the truth of what happened. That's fair. But uh, Chuck, like that comment that Chuck made, that was honestly a really good comment, dude. It was like, like Hallmark, I think, wrote that shit, and Talcott
Yeah,
gets
I've
all
seen him
mad,
go at Chuck before.
and Flow State's like, yeah, stop getting mad. Uh, and he's like, and Jack's like, well, it's Chuck's ego, that makes him say stuff like that. He's like trying to like make no sense, I guess.
Well,
Yep.
how is
And
it not
and
Jack's
and
ego
and Flow
that he
State's like,
reacts to it?
he's like, dude, I think it's just not even a battle worth having. I think it's like it could be like an egoic, thing or something. Trying to calm him down. And Talcott he's like, yeah, actually, great point. It is egoic, and that's Chuck's ego. And like, it's just like, yo, bro, like, yo,
Turns it around
it's
every
straight
time.
MK Ultra, or it is, dude, it's something that I can only hope is comedy
Well,
at
see,
its core.
he
Hey,
knows Margot in real life, so
yeah, he
she
knows
knows what
Yeah, I
Margaret.
she
don't believe
speaks
that.
of.
Lanza, did you see the shower cot
video of him like
Oh,
he was in the bathtub and he like filmed a video?
No, I'm not
Watch,
that invested.
it's on his channel. It's like 7 years old.
Like,
And
you're
I don't
talking
need to
about
watch that to know it. Like, what I'm experiencing is ridiculous.
kids while he's in the tub. I remember that.
Oh,
bro,
come
No. I don't even want to talk about stupid shit like that.
but I'm just saying this is what you're working with. So if you go back there, it's your own fault, and I blame you for everything. We're not associated, and I'll correct the record on
Well, we'll find out, won't we?
son.
Are you does that mean you're not going back?
Oh man, it's like I might watch the
Like
train or listen to it, but I don't know if I can be part of it anymore. My wife says yes, I will.
That's understandable. I mean, that might be healthy.
I think the reason why Tar
Yeah,
can't get good reception is because he's in MoOse's house in Mexico.
oh Lord,
Oh man,
I don't even see in MoOse going that low.
Dude, shout out to his mobile provider.
dude, if someone was smart enough and had enough drive or whatever, I would let them stay in my house in Mexico if they would sit here and get the stream going and get
We're like,
them rolling in. Heck yeah! But
Talcott's probably right
see that?
about you,
Too
Moose.
scared to
I
go
gotta
to
be honest with that.
What's up?
I believe Talcott about you.
What do you mean?
Everything he says.
Like I don't even know what you're talking about because he says
That you're a snake.
You believe that Moose is a snake? What did
I
Talcott say
think a
about
snake would know a snake.
nah, man, I'm a lion, brother. There's
it?
a huge
What
difference.
did Moose? What did Jack accuse Moose of, other than like not being a client when he could have?
That's the only thing he's ever got me on is
Uh,
not wanting a
that's
personship with them
what
outside.
was it? Something about like he did. I think he said that he paid Moose money.
He did.
Yeah, but I delivered more than what he
Uh
paid for.
oh.
So how's that being a snake? Like you don't even know what you're talking about,
I
but
don't know. I just
I
said I
get
think that you
you
said
outed
that.
Lanza because you're trying to create drama where there really is none.
I said I think that you said that, and now you're taking it too personal. Is what is actually the
It was about
record
him.
will reflect and is reflecting currently.
Personal, not at all.
You just said you would keep Tarek at your mobile home or something like that.
I didn't
So
say I
it's
would
kind of
keep
personal.
Well, I mean, somebody accused him of being
If
a
you want me
snake.
to, no, okay, I am joking now. I know Moose, you do that shit too. You push it too, so I'm done. But just so you know, I think we both pick up on it.
let's see.
But none of us pick up on it as much as Tarek. Let's be honest.
Who is in the back room named Lily?
I don't know. I
All right,
don't
yo,
know her.
guys. Hey, seriously though,
So I'm just assuming it's a porn
I do mean
bomber.
well. Anybody have any other questions, or I gotta get going?
Back
No,
to
we
what?
can wrap up. I'm gonna get going to get my weekend started.
All right, I'll see you boys at Talcott's.
All right, later.
See ya.
See you in church.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Take care, everyone. That's it for us today. We'll be back tomorrow. Oh, yeah, tomorrow, Easter stream. I will start the stream. I may start a little earlier. Well, Lily, I don't know who you are. We've been having problems with porn bombs lately, and I don't recognize you as a regular. So we're wrapping up anyway. And tomorrow I'll do an Easter stream. I may start it early, and we'll just keep it going all day like we did for Christmas and New Year. You could bring your Easter dinner, your eggs, your beverage, whatever else you partake of, and come spend the holiday with us if you have nothing else to do. Other than that, have a good holy Saturday. Oh, I think he's married too, and has a kid, so he's a family man. All right, see y'all tomorrow. Come say hi at Easter. and we'll see what kind of like Easter stuff we can come up with. Take care.